Hey everybody, it's moving day here. We're moving over. We started at 8 this morning, got lots of updates for you. Me and Thelma have been working like a couple of dogs. Get ready for a great new episode. Hey everybody, Paul Darby here. So I just did a big video for you. I'm doing an update right now and it was 22 minutes long. So I want to cut this down to being much less than half of that. So I'm going to leave out some of the stuff that was just me visiting. So here's what's going on. Let me give you an update. Let me give you what's happening, and let me give you what's going on here today, and then we'll call it a day, okay? So first of all, today is January the 16th. I went to meet with the internet provider Spectrum down at the new offices today, and I got down there and they didn't show. They got confused. They didn't know the address. They were scared. They didn't know that they were cable installers. I don't know what happened. But 2 hours later, I had another appointment scheduled for this Friday. They're the only people in my area, so what do? You smile, you act with good grace, and you go, see you Friday. Okay, so next item. So what that means is I'm getting ready to call my new employee that works there. I have another one that is going to be working from home. And so I'm having everything set up for them to come in next Monday and start. And I will hopefully get to start doing new podcasts Friday, which puts me at this point. Let me go ahead and get. Now, I just opened these on the last video, so let's see. So these are the things that I got in, and I'm not going to do a product review like I did because, like I said, I don't want it to be so long. But this is the show light bulbs. This is the clamps for the backdrops. This is the new vinyl inside of this, the new vinyl brick wall for the back deck. As you will notice behind me today, I just have bare wall and black monitor. Nothing's on. It's not pretty. It's so sad. All right, and this is the racks for the new backdrops. So everything in the I gotta show you this. Let's see if I can do that. Thelma, that's not a very pretty view. Puppy, that's not a pretty view. What are you doing? Okay. Sorry, I just showed you my dog's butt. Wrong, isn't it? Okay. Um, you like my new glasses? I had somebody at my church was calling me Malcolm X because my glasses are wide. I don't know. Those are kind of snazzy. But I went and got new ones. Darn near the same, just a little bit new. Okay. So that's what's happened up until this point. So over the next couple of days, I am going to be doing a couple of straight out internet marketing, do this, make more money episodes. Now, I've just done the up to this point and what is coming in the interim. Now, let me share with you what is happening, what my plans are anyway. And I'm back to the joke. If you want to make God laugh, tell him your plans. Now, speaking of God, I want to say this. I am a practicing Christian, and I mean practicing in every sense of the word. Some of you guys are not. Some of you guys do not want to hear anything about God. You say, oh, don't get to preaching. I've actually heard that. Don't get to preaching. Okay. Um, channels. Think channels. I'm going to be talking about that more in just a second. And some of you will care about some of the personal training, house clearing, shooting a firearm from a moving vehicle, avoiding or surveillance detection, avoiding being kidnapped from a parking lot. Some of you will go, yeah, cool, dude, let's do that. And some of you will go, no, I don't want that. So what I'm going to do is channels. And remember, my channels and they're going to be on the network. I don't know why I'm doing letters today, but I'm pretty pumped up about the new network. So what has happened is the studio, the facility has turned out pretty nice. All you need is your home bedroom or living room. I don't care. Let me just keep jumping around because I want to go so quickly. I just talked to a guy, Captain Jack, really cool guy, met on the internet, came by here 3 nights ago in his beautiful new Mercedes Sport Coupe that he bought with Bitcoin. Just, I want that one. He used to play a lot of music, was very famous in Nashville, Tennessee. He now lives in a big motorhome, owns his own companies, plays music. He's just a bizarre cat. So I just called him and said, dude, I just did a video. He is one of the people that call me and go, this podcast thing of yours, dude, this can be big. And he's very successful. So he's one of the people that I like when I hear that from. So I talked to him the other night about it. And I said, I just did a video and I said that you were going to start doing a guitar lesson, a guitar show from your RV studio. And I said, when I said it, I was talking as I was thinking, dude, how awesome. You at the RV doing a podcast and teaching cool guitar stuff, equipment and product review and lessons. Because this guy he's serious player, like famous. All right. So I called him up and told him, and he started laughing. And he said, it's funny that you said that because I'm just ordering more equipment and I've been invited to play. He does gigs and a pretty substantial thing. And he goes, I guess I'm going to get back into being a musician. And I go, will you get back into it and include doing a podcast? And we'll give you your own show and you'll be on one of the channels. Remember the channels in the network? And he goes, yeah, he started laughing. So we've got that. And so that brings me up to the other channels. Lots of stuff. I have, some people that are awesome at different things, and I want them to do podcast shows, and so I'm going to put them on their own channel. So right now, premium members and the temporary platinum contributors, and I say temporary because what they're going to get is set up from idea of podcast all the way up through grand opening day and how to do it in the studio. They've already got materials in there, and then I'll turn that into a course, and that'll be available to all members. So I'm going to throw a quick lesson in real quick. Deliver value and excellence with everything you do. And then what you want to do probably is, like, you notice I have a free podcast. Sign up for free, come to a free podcast. If your podcasts are good enough, then you can have a premium podcast. Well, it's only $7 a month. Why wouldn't somebody? So I'm in a whole bunch of these right now. I'm on like CRTV. It's got In the Woods with Phil, Michelle Malkin, Levine, Gavin, Lotto Crowder. I also pay for another podcast, Bill O'Reilly. I also pay for InfoWars, which is in a sense a big professionally produced podcast now. There's a whole bunch of them, and there's several more that I'm looking at joining. If you can get great content very inexpensively, why wouldn't you, right? So that's what I'm looking forward to offering you guys, great content very inexpensively. But if you can give somebody something free of great value and get their attention, interest, and desire, right? Just like Dale Carnegie, create desire, interest, attention, conviction, and close. That's what we used to teach when I was a Dale Carnegie instructor. All right, so, but if I can get your interest and your attention and you go, wow, I like that, you're delivering good stuff, what you got? Right? It's like going to a restaurant. Man, that was great. What you got? Like my wife and I went to a good place on the beach and we had the best grouper. I was raised on Panama City Beach. My dad retired out of the Air Force at a Strategic Air Command, bought a motel, and I grew up in a motel room on the beach in Panama City Beach, Florida. It was awesome. That was before I went to Los Angeles because I needed beach time. And so I've had seafood a lot, but this was great. So then the other day we stopped again and it was like, well, that was good. What else you got? Right? So now we're going to have channels. Now, this is why it's cool when I apply it to network. Remember, I asked you to remember network, please. I'm going to create an entire network, so there's going to be a lot of you guys from home, from your kitchen table. I'm looking at my computer because something popped up and it got my attention. I'm going to be looking at you guys at home from your kitchen table, your spare bedrooms, out in your yard with a camera. Everybody's doing selfies and videos and stuff. So what if I got you? You'll be able to submit your ideas, just like Jack, and you had your own podcast show on my network because you know there's a big audience, so people will come and they'll be introduced to it, and they can come and they can see it. Excuse me, they can see it free. And then if you want to get into premium, you can charge money for it. What fun! So that is why a lot of you guys will be interested in how I do podcasts and what cameras and what equipment and how to do it cheap and how to do it easy and how to do it fun. Literally from idea like what I'm back to this right now, which is sitting at a desk with a regular webcam in front of a blank wall. My monitor's not even on. All of that's unhooked. Look over here. My desk is leaning up. My desk set is leaning up against the wall because it's ready to go down to the studio. So I've got all the lights and cameras and stuff set up. It's all ready to go. So that, my friend, how awesome and interesting is that? So what have you got coming? I'm going to go do a film walkthrough of the new facility. I'm going to do a couple of great internet marketing, how to make money, because I want you guys to make more money, get to do the fun stuff that you want to do, make more money when you do that, fund your life. It's kind of cool. We're going to have a great big network. We're going to have fun. We're going to hang out. If you don't want to do your own podcast, maybe you know somebody that does. Maybe you want to be one of the first people in the world that join our thing and you make money as a viewer just by telling your friends. There's not any of the old standard internet marketing where you have to learn marketing and do all that. This is just grab cool buttons and badges and banners and put them out on social networks. And when people join, you get paid every month from everybody. And also anybody they ever sign up, you get paid. This thing, you can go look at the page. I believe it's still on pauldarbypodcast.tv, or you can find it when you press the join premium. I want to invite you to join as a premium member. We have a lot of members, a lot of free members, a lot of people signing up, and a bunch of premium people. So premium content, they get a lot more than $7 a month. Plus they get to be resellers and make money not off of anybody they refer, but they get half of every check that everybody that they have ever referred or will ever refer, anybody they ever tell. So what if you got somebody that told a couple hundred people? Anyway, we're going to have a lot of fun. There's going to be great episodes, great channels, great content. I think you're going to dig it. I'm going to get into the new facility now this Friday instead of this Monday. Good Lord willing. And that's what we have for today. I hope you're having an awesome day. And look, I did it in almost half the time. Love you. Bye-bye.